The book of Job, chapter 5 and verse 12. He disappointeth the devices of the crafty, so that their hands cannot perform their enterprise. I'm going to stop right there. I'm going to start off as always by giving all praise, all honor, all glory unto Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shai Bahashem, Racha Kodash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone who teach and who rule well, who taught us this truth through the power and spirit of Yahweh Bashmi Shai. And Lord willing, this lesson is edifying to the elect out there, whoever you might be. And Shalom to the 144,000. It's the brother Amawan Padah from the GMS Denver camp, doing a lesson on the recent news of the fires in LA. All right, there's been a lot of speculation on the reason why these fires, took place. All right, some are saying that it's, well, many are saying that it's Esau behind it, and we believe, I'm gonna speak for myself personally. I believe that Esau is behind it. All right, because we know that he has a desire to bring forth a new world order. All right, a society in which he's in complete control of the population, and he's gonna have, that RFID microchip implemented. It's going to be a part of his enterprise, all right, which is the mark of the beast, by the way. And we know it has to come soon. He has a short amount of time left, so he has to try to hurry up and bring these things forth. So, there's been speculation saying that Esau caused these fires in LA to bring forth what they call a 15-minute city. All right, a 15-minute city. And if you don't know what that is, a 15-minute city is something that they've been talking about for a long time. They want to have all the major areas, of the earth condensed to a 15-minute city. Pretty much what that is a city in which you don't have to travel 15 minutes outside of where you live at to get everything that you need. All right, they're going to have everything they want you to have right in that little circumference of where you stay at. They don't want you traveling outside of 15 minutes from where you live at. So that way they can have the rest of the earth to themselves, and you're pretty much confined within a 15-minute city. But they try to paint it, in a way that seems convenient for you. Matter of fact, let's play a few video clips, man. This devil is moving, man. And I do believe that Esau is behind those wildfires. There's so much evidence coming out, saying that he's behind it. But let's play a quick video clip showing you what a 15-minute city is. Got a couple of clips I want to play for you, but let's play the first one. All right, so check this video out.
Everything you need is just a short walk or bike ride. Imagine a city where everything you need is just a short walk or bike ride away, a place where work, groceries, schools, and parks are all within a 15-minute radius. Welcome to the concept of a 15-minute city. Currently, 16 cities around the world have committed to implementing a 15-minute city structure, which many believe will be the way of the future. Paris has taken major strides toward that goal by constructing more than 600 miles of protected bike lanes and introducing more green spaces. That kind of infrastructure encourages sustainable ways of getting around, contributing to reduced traffic congestion and a healthier urban ecosystem. The positive impacts observed from the 15-minute city model have caught the attention of the United States. Inspired by Paris's approach, Cleveland's mayor has initiated a similar plan, aiming to transform significant portions of the city into healthier, more connected living spaces. But not everyone is happy about the idea.
If they do limit people to those places, that is exactly what people are terrified of. If they embrace this concept and create this model and then somehow or another mandate that you stay inside that's terrifying.
In addition to
All right, now you heard what he said. You heard what Joe Rogan said. You see, that's the catch right there. They try to make it seem like it's going to be some, more efficient way of living. All right, reducing the greenhouse gases because the cars are not emitting so much smoke. The carbon footprint will be minimized. All right. Because you don't have to drive anywhere. You can just walk down the street to the grocery store. You never have to leave, that little 15-minute area. Now, for the simple, they'd be like, oh, well, that seems good. That seems like a nice thing to do. They really care about the world. They really care about the ecosystem. That sounds good. Let's do the 15-minute cities. That way I don't have to travel that far to do anything. I can get everything I need right here. I can walk to wherever I need to go to. The hospital, the children's school is right there. Okay. But look, check it out. What if they say, all right, well, there's an emergency, there's a national emergency, and we have to have everybody locked down, but, we need you to stay in that 15-minute area. Okay? That's a prison, man. That is a prison. You see? And it's deep, man. It's deep. This is Esau's vision for you people, because guess what? He's not going to be locked into those 15-minute cities. You think the wealthy of the elites of Esau, Edom, are going to be in 15-minute cities? Nah, they're going to be able to travel the world and go wherever the hell they want to go, while your ass is stuck in that little radius. You see? In your little prison. All right, let's play another quick video clip showing this, and we'll get some more precepts out. And this is what they're saying, that the LA fires are really trying to orchestrate. They're trying to, destroy that area and develop a 15-minute smart city. You know what I'm saying? Where everything's going to be on camera. All right, this is what they want, man. This is their plans. This is their enterprise. They're going to try to, establish. And we read in Job 5 that the Lord is not going to allow them to complete it. But this is what they're moving forward, to. And the LA fires could very well be a part of that. All right. The fires in Maui, they're saying that they're using direct energy weapons from satellites, laser weapons to cause these fires. And I wouldn't put it past Esau, man. He has to hurry up. He has to try to get this thing off the ground, according to prophecy. All right. And it's going to bring forth the mark of the beast, too, because that's how you're going to access different things in these 15-minute cities. You're going to have identification. You're going to have a RFID microchip to pay for things, to have access to certain cities. And if they don't want you to leave that city, guess what? If you step outside of your radius, your chip could be turned off. So that way, you're stuck. You see, this is their plan, man. It's fucking sinister. And we see it through the power and spirit of Yahweh Shem Yahushai. But let's play the other clip. All right, so I came across this clip right here from this old guy. Check it out.
What is a 15-minute city? I have a very special clip as we travel off-site to examine and visualize what our futures look like in a 15-minute city. If you want to see what I can't show you on YouTube, be sure to watch my weekly show, Scuttlebutt Lodge, on Odyssey, Facebook, and Instagram. Links are in the description below. Enjoy. I've had a lot of people asking me about 15-minute cities, and I've seen all these people who extol the virtues of 15-minute cities, that they're great things, and then other people who are very worried about what a 15-minute city is. And I know we have a proclivity in our culture, in our society today, that we have to rely on expert models before we can make a decision if something's good or bad. So I decided that I would create an expert model to help visualize to people what is a 15-minute city. So come on in, let me show you what a 15-minute community looks like.
Well, I'm excited to see this, Randy, because you always break things down into nice practical ways, right?
Here we go. These residents of the 15-minute community, they're not locked in, but they just stay there. They're free to come and go, but they don't. So let's take a step inside. Everything they need in their life is right here in their 15-minute community. A water bowl, a feed tray. They own nothing, but they are exceptionally happy. And you know how happy they are?
And you see, he took that quote from Klaus Schwab, man, from the World Economic Forum. He said, you will own nothing and be happy. That's what they want for you people, man. They want you to be closed-minded and simple. Here, the Lord created this whole world for our sakes, all right, for the Israelites' sake, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, Seminole Indians, but they want to put your ass in a 15-minute city with a microchip in your ass. You see, this is what they have planned. And they're trying to bring it forth. And this dude right here, he's breaking it down perfectly. He's showing you that those chickens are in that coop. They have everything that they need. Their feed, their water, all right? And they don't have to even leave the chicken coop. And chickens are supposed to be able to roam freely in nature. You see? So right now, that's actually against nature, having them in that chicken coop. And that's how they want you people to be. These elites of Esau, they look at you, they look at us as cattle, goyim, as they say, those small hats. And that's how they want you to be. They want you to be completely controlled, not free to roam the earth. And they want you to sit there and be brainwashed so that you're happy being a damn slave. You see, we're telling you of something greater. We're telling you of the kingdom of Yahweh Shem Yahushai and how we're going to rule the earth. And we'll get to that, but let's play this clip. Okay.
Is by how many eggs they produce. And it's so wonderful because I get to take everything that they produce and they just keep producing. So let me go in here. And here we go. Each of them have their own house. Now in a 15-minute community, you don't get a lot of variation in housing. They're all pretty much the same. But we can take a look and collect their production.
Now you hear what he said? He said in a 15-minute community, you don't really get that much variation in housing. All right, pretty much you're gonna have boxes, that they're gonna call living quarters or apartments. All right, for everybody to stay in, kind of like a prison. All right, an open air prison. Well, they get to roam the earth and enjoy the creation. That's what they want. They want you Israelites to stay locked down, mainly you Israelites, man. All right, they don't want you roaming the earth. They want you to be in your nice little 15-minute radius, far away from them and their Edomite families.
There's a few. There's a few more. And there we go.
And they're none the wiser.
And they're happy.
Yeah.
I get to take what they produce. They're free to come and go, but the world is so scary for them out there. They will never leave. I don't have.
You see that? He said the world is so scary for them out there. They never leave. And Esau has done this for a long time as well. Like, you got a lot of Jakes that go travel the world, a lot of Israelites that go see different parts of the world, and they're happy. You see, Esau has created a mindset that America is the greatest country on the earth, and that all these other territories are dangerous and people are terrorists. And if you go outside the country, you risk losing your life, and you're just safer here in America. And they've kind of cordoned you off in your mind to stay here and not branch out, when the world was made for our sakes, as the scriptures tell you. Matter of fact, let's get that precept before I forget. See, Esau has done a lot of mental manipulation and witchcraft over the years. That's why you don't see a lot of people trying to travel. And then you're so consumed with work, you don't have money or time to travel. So you just stay here and eat these GMO foods while Esau benefits off of your work, as you go to goddamn work every day just to stay in your city and not branch out and have any kind of real wealth. This is fucking hell, man. And they're trying to make it even more oppressive here in the near future. Okay? This devil, he's not going to stop until you're a complete fucking slave with a microchip in you, completely controlled. This is their plots and plans, man. But let's get that precept where it says the world was made for our sakes. So check this out. This is the book of 2nd Ezra, chapter 6, and I'm starting at verse 57. All right, this is the prophet Ezra, or Esdras, all right, questioning different things that are going on, pretty much inquiring of the Lord, right, via the angel. Now, it says right here, and now, O Lord, behold, these heathen, which have ever been reputed as nothing, have begun to be lords over us and to devour us. And that's true, man. It's part of the curses that we were put under for our rebellion. The Lord put these goddamn heathen, which are supposed to be our servants, and they're going to get back to that, when it's all said and done with. But he's put them above us. And then he's even put the lowest of the low, all right, these Edomites, the so-called white man, above us. All right, he's running the earth in wickedness. All right, and that's a punishment unto us because we're the rulers of the earth. You see, but we fell from our obedience, and this is what happens. All right, you got these damn heathen ruling over us, man. And Ezra was complaining about this way back then. All right. But we, thy people, right, the Israelites, whom thou hast called thy firstborn, thy only begotten, and thy fervent lover, are given into their hands. You see? If the world now be made for our sakes, why do we not possess an inheritance with the world? How long shall this endure? You see? There you go, man. The world was made for the Israelites' sake. We're supposed to be running the earth in righteousness according to the ways of Yahweh Shemiah Shai. But that's not happening right now because things are upside down. We had to learn disorder to understand true righteous order. And that true righteous order is coming. Esau's not going to be able to perpetuate this new world order. He's going to get it off the ground, but then the Lord's going to come through and destroy it, man. That's the prophecy. That's where we at right now. We're at the point in time where Esau is going to rapidly try to implement a system in which he's in control, of course, and the Israelites on the bottom. All right. And the rest of the population is just, under the thumb of these damn elites. That's their plan. All right. To put the Israelites back in the hardcore slavery, digital slavery this time. They won't need any actual chains. They'll just have, their technology, man. The main tool of their new world order, like I said, is the RFID microchip, which will be used to buy and sell. Matter of fact, let's get that precept. You see, but the point is that the world was made for our sakes. What the fuck do we look like being stuck to a 15-minute city? All right, here we have the book of Revelation, chapter 13. All right. So they're trying to put the beast system in order, man. Okay, and spoken of right here. Revelation chapter 13, verse 16. It says, and he causeth all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads. All right. And what mark is it talking about? The mark of the beast, which is a physical mark. Let's go into it real quick. You get a lot of Israelite groups out there talking about the mark of the beast is a spiritual thing. Nah, man, it's an actual physical microchip that they're going to make mandatory, man. That's why they're doing away with the cash. Why do you think they're doing that? They're finna do away with the credit cards. They're finna do away with all that. They're finna do away with Apple Pay. They're finna have that shit on a microchip, and they're going to make it mandatory for you to buy and sell, because it says that in verse 17. But let's get the word mark real quick in the Greek. This is why you got to go into these words. All right. And our elder apostles told us about this right here. Going into the words. It's the word charagma.
Strong's G 5480. Charagma. Charagma.
Okay. Now you go into it. It says a stamp, an imprinted mark. Okay. Of the mark stamped on the forehead or the right hand as the badge of the followers of the anti-Messiah. The mark branded upon horses. Didn't I say that they treat you like cattle? And that man was showing you his livestock, showing you his chickens in that little coop. Yeah, they're gonna have marks on them. They're gonna have a lot of animals that Esau owns. All right, cattle and different wildlife. They have what on them? They have radio frequency identification in the form of a bracelet or even in a microchip. They put it in pets to track them. They want to do the same thing to you. They want you to be a part of their system, their beast system, which is separate from Yahweh Shemiah Shai. All right. You're really against the Lord if you accept Esau's beast system and put an implantable microchip inside of your body, man. All right. It says the thing carved, sculpture, graven work of idolatrous images. Yeah, you're worshiping the beast when you receive this RFID microchip. You're saying that you like the 15-minute cities and you just want to, live your life in Esau's system. And you're turning your back on Yahweh Shemiah Shai, who has greater things for you. You see, you're going to be a prisoner in this beast system, especially you Israelites, man. This ain't for your benefit, man. Better wake the fuck up. But this is a physical thing. A scratch or etching stamped as a badge of servitude. That means Esau fucking owns you, man. He owns you. If you get that RFID microchip, he owns your ass, man. Okay? Or sculpture, figure, statue, graven, mark. There you go. You're saying that you worship Esau over your creator, man. Is what you're saying if you receive that mark. And it's coming. They're getting it set in place, man. All right, now let's read verse 17. So Revelation 13-17. And that no man might buy or sell, save he that had the mark, or the name of the beast, or the number of his name. Here is wisdom. Let him that have understanding count the number of the beast, for it is the number of a man. All right, who is that man? Esau, the so-called white man, the Edomites. And his number is 666. All right, and he always implements that number in his different systems. All right, that he brings forth. And you can, bet your bottom dollar that 666 could, is going to be implemented somewhere in that RFID microchip serial number. We don't know how it's going to be exactly, but it says right here that is the number of this man. All right, complete beast mode, man. Okay, now the thing is in verse 17, it says you're not going to be able to buy or sell without this thing. You won't be able to leave your 15-minute city. They could program it to the point where if you try to go visit family in another region of the country, they don't want you to leave. You won't be able to get on transportation. You won't be able to be on, drive your car outside of a certain area. That's why they want these electric cars to be prevalent, because they can just shut them down. You see what I'm saying? This is what they want, man. Your chip won't work in another city outside of your 15-minute radius. This is what they want, man. Complete slavery. Programmable money, digital money. All right, if they don't want you to buy certain things, they're saying, oh, you bought too much beef this week. You try to go buy it at the store in your 15-minute radius, your little local grocery store, your chip won't work. You see what I'm saying? Yeah, this is what it's coming to. Every transaction will be monitored. You will have no privacy, because Esau wants to be your God, man. He wants to be God, man. He wants to be like the Most High, as the scriptures tell you. All right, he wants to be in complete control of your lives, man. But the Lord ain't going to allow that, because he's the Most High. And that's how we're close to the end. The more these things start coming out, such as the RFID microchip in these 15-minute cities, the closer we know that we are to the return of our Lord Yahweh Shai. Let's play a little bit more of this clip from this old man right here.
The world is so scary for them out there. They will never leave. I don't have to put a fence around them. And here we are.
It's an ideal world. I don't see anything wrong with it. Everything is provided for them. They're cared for. They're happy. They're together.
Yeah.
It's all convenient.
What? So anybody who wants to understand what a 15-minute community is, here you go. And there's only one boss. And that boss provides everything for them.
Well, they're lucky to have you, Andy.
You see that? You heard what he said? And there's only one boss. And that boss provides everything for them. Yep, including the poison GMO foods and the different entertainment. They're going to monitor the internet, what I'm saying? All that shit, man. You're not going to be able to be free, man. They want to control your thoughts and what you take in. They're already trying to monitor the internet. So you thinking in Esau's New World Order, you're going to be able to go on YouTube and look at videos like you're doing now? Hell nah, man. This is what you're consenting to if you, bow the knee to Esau and receive the mark of the beast, and you bow down to his beast system. You're consenting to complete slavery. Now I want to read some of these comments, all right? Perfect visual analogy. They exactly want to herd us like farm animals. That's what they want. That's why they call you goyim. All right, that means cattle. It says, who is to say that once implemented, they might not reduce it to 5 minutes or even 0 with the next lockdown? We need to say no. Check that comment out. That's the point, like right there. You see that? And that's what I mentioned earlier. They gonna bring the lockdowns. They already got the whole, bird sickness shit going on, man. These different viruses that are going rampant. All right. And I'm not giving out any medical advice. Disclaimer. This is not medical advice. Just the news, man. All right. We're not ignorant of Satan's devices. It says right here, check this comment out. It says the boss gets to decide who lives and who dies when the 15-minute city gets overpopulated. And guess who's going to be the main target? Yeah, you Israelites, man. Come on, man. Never trust thy enemy. But anyway, let's get some precepts. All right, I want to bring this out. This is Psalms 37 and verse 7. This is a psalm of David, King David. It says, rest in the Lord Yahweh, Bashem Yahushai, and wait patiently for him. Fret not thyself because of him who prospereth in his way, because of the man who bringeth wicked devices to pass. And who's that man that's bringing the wicked devices to pass? Esau, Edom, the wicked. All right, the devil that the Bible speaks of. He's showing himself to be the devil, man. He's bringing all these things forth. All right. You know, he's described perfectly in these scriptures. The Bible is the true word of the creator of all energy and existence, man. Because everything that's in here is playing out exactly how it's written. This damn devil, all right, is bringing wicked devices to pass, literally. All right. He's going to try to do away with the cash. No more coins, no more paper money, no more writing checks, no more debit cards, none of that, man. And he's going to bring that main wicked device, which is the RFID microchip, the mark of the beast. All right. But he's doing different things in the earth right now to set up that system. And that whole situation in LA, Maui, and, you know, other parts of the world using those, you know, different methods of taking the properties out of the way could be his method of bringing forth those new smart 15-minute cities. So check this out. Here's an article from the People's Voice, all right, .tv, and look at it. It says WEF, or World Economic Forum insider, reveals LA wildfires were engineered to seize land for 15-minute cities. Come on, man, check this out. And that's, you see that picture right there, that dude, that Edomite, that's Klaus Schwab. All right, look at him. It says the Los Angeles wildfires were orchestrated by the globalist elite to poison our air, water, and soil and redistribute property to the hands of the elite. All right, according to a World Economic Forum insider who warns that Build Back Better literally means destroying things first and then rebuilding according to the New World Order plans. And when you look at Build Back Better, all right, you got three. If you spell it with three lowercase b's, it looks like 666. Okay. Just, you know, keep that in mind. Well, let's play this video clip. Hopefully it'll play.
The Los Angeles wildfires were orchestrated by the globalist elite to poison our air, water, and the soil, and redistribute property into the hands of the elite, according to a World Economic Forum insider who warns that Build Back Better literally means destroying things first and then rebuilding according to New World Order plans. The global elite have chosen Los Angeles as ground zero for a calculated assault on the people, paving the way for the rapid transformation of the disaster zone into 15-minute cities. These so-called smart cities are nothing more than vast outdoor prisons, designed to trap ordinary citizens with no way out. This evil plan has been in the works for years, and now we're seeing it play out in all its grisly details before our very eyes. Before we dive in, join...
And I want to make a quick point. You know, he said they've been having this plan in the works for years. And it's true, man. If you look around, a lot of major cities, they got grocery stores like damn near on every corner. All right. You don't got to go too far to find anything. All right. You see what I'm saying? Because they want you to be locked down to certain areas and they want you to be happy. You see what I'm saying? It's a very slick, sinister plan. But if you go to any major city, you'll see that a lot of these are orchestrated, in the plan of a 15-minute city.
The last 5 years have been a relentless psychological attack. It started with the chaos of COVID and has only escalated since. Wars breaking out, the slow bleed of economic collapse, shameless price gouging, and the ever-tightening grip of authoritarianism. We're constantly under the cold, unflinching gaze of the surveillance state. Polarizing media narratives keep fueling division, dividing the people and baiting us towards civil unrest.
And also in a 15-minute city, it makes it easier for them to monitor people. They're going to know exactly where you are at all times, man. You won't have any privacy, man. But you can watch this video clip, on your own time. Just go to the peoplesvoice.tv, check it out. But let's get a few more precepts out, and we're gonna close it. But this is what's going on. This is the speculation of why, these fires are happening. Okay, they're saying that they're using direct energy weapons as well, man, which are lasers, mounted on satellites, and we know that they have the technology. But here we have the future of the heathen, especially Esau. This is why we're not fretting at evildoers and the different things they're trying to bring to pass. We already know the play, and we know how it ends for them. Okay, this is Psalms chapter 9 and verse 5, and I believe this is a Psalm of David, and it's pretty much prophesying. All right, there's a lot of prophecy in these Psalms too. It says, "Thou hast rebuked the heathen, thou hast destroyed the wicked, thou hast put out their name forever and ever." Okay, and that's the future of the heathen, especially Esau. All right, so though he's bringing forth this new world order right now, we know how it ends. Okay, the Lord's going to take the heathen down. All right, he's going to take these damn Edomites down. Okay, which are the chief of the heathen. You see, he said, thou hast put out their name forever and ever. And King David is speaking in past tense, like it already happened, because it already has happened in another time period. You see, when you understand the scriptures, you understand the future. It's already set in place, man. The Lord has declared the end from the beginning. So we know how this thing ends for you devils. We just got to endure and keep our integrity and reject the mark of the beast and wait for the Lord to redeem us, man. We're not finna bow the knee to Esau. He's finna make it try to seem like he's your only way to survive. That's how he's gonna try to make it seem. And most people are gonna bow the knee to Esau and consent to having the mark of the beast and living in these little 15-minute prisons, while the elect are gonna wait on the Lord, man. Okay, because we know that our power he's gonna destroy these heathen. He's gonna destroy Esau. Okay, he's gonna put out their rulership forever and ever, man. They're never gonna rule again. Okay, verse 6, "O thou enemy, destructions are come to a perpetual end, and thou hast destroyed cities. Their memorial is perished with them." You see, Esau destroying cities as we speak. But guess what? Their future is their memorial, right? Their remembrance is gonna perish forever, man. You see, that's the future for these heathens, especially Esau the wicked. Okay. Oh, and real quick, I got to bring this out. This is Proverbs 23 and verse 3, and it says, "Be not desirous of his dainties, for they are deceitful meat." All right, meaning don't be desirous of Esau's different things he has in society, man. A lot of our people, they want to try to acclimate themselves to being accepted by these fucking heathen. All right, and they partake in his ideologies and his philosophies and ways of life. All right, they want to have their spot in Esau society. But it's deceitful, man. Okay, Esau, telling you, Jason, you can have a part of this. Nah, man, you don't understand who you're dealing with, man. This man is a goddamn devil. Anything that he offers you is deceitful. You see, he's offering these 15-minute cities. Look, you don't have to go far to get things that you need. You can just walk. It's a 15-minute walk away, or a bike ride. You don't have to worry about cars and pollution. But on the flip side, he wants you to be a complete prisoner with an RFID microchip in your ass. You see, deceitful. All right, the serpent was more subtle than any beast of the field, as it tells you in Genesis 3. All right, I got to bring this out. All right, this is Job chapter 20 and verse 22. It says, "In the fullness of his sufficiency, he shall be in straits. Every hand of the wicked shall come upon him." Now, I got to break this down, all right, because the average person will understand this. This right here is talking about Esau, Edom. When he's getting ready to fulfill his new world order, all right, he's going to be in dire straits, man, meaning a position of difficulty. The Lord is going to confound his ass. Okay. Right when he's rubbing his hands together like Birdman, thinking he gonna get this thing popped off. He finally got the people where he wants them to be. He finally has made himself God. Guess what? That's when everything's going to crash down upon his ass, man. It says every hand of the wicked shall be upon him. It's not talking about the wicked. It's talking about the workers, the working class, the very prisoners that he's, oppressing. They're going to rebel against his ass, man. You already having some of his own insiders, turning against him. Esau's not going to be successful, man. There's too many holes in this shit. And the Lord designed it that way. He's deceived Esau to make him think that he could actually get this thing popped off. It's not going to work, man. It's going to fall apart. You're gonna have people that are going to rebel and be upset over the 15-minute cities and the food rationing that's coming. Then they're going to get pissed off and rebel, man. And then he's going to be in a crazy situation because they're going to start tearing these cities up, man. Matter of fact, let's get that word wicked really quick, just for edification's sake. So, you can understand what that word right there is talking about. You got to go into the words, the different etymologies. All right, here we have Job 20. Let's go down to verse 22. I'm going to get ready to end this, but I want to make sure you understand what's going on right here in this particular verse. So here's that verse, and we're going to break down the word wicked. All right, and it's right here. Amel, all right, and it says, or Imal. It says laborer, sufferer, wretched one, laborer, workman, all right, sufferer. So the working class, man, the oppressed, the average person. All right, they're going to turn against Esau, man. That's why it says every hand of the wicked or every hand of the worker, all right, are going to come against his ass. You see? Now you can understand this verse. So let's go to the next one. It says, when he is about to fill his belly, the Most High shall cast the fury of his wrath upon him and shall rain it upon him while he is eating. You see that? And that's talking about when Esau thinks he's going to get this thing popped off. All right, he finally got everybody in subjection. That's when the Lord going to rain his fury upon him. And it's going to come in the form of what? Thermonuclear missiles. Because guess what? World War III is still brewing. And that's the demise of these damn devils and the rest of the heathen. But especially Esau. He's going to be taken out by his own sword, man. All right? The thermonuclear weapon is going to be his own demise. His very invention is going to take his ass out. You see? So that's how it ends, man. That's how Esau's story ends, man. And then, well, actually after that, he's going to go into slavery for about 1,000 years. All right? And then, we're going to do away with his ass. So he has all these vain imaginations of ruling the world, and wickedness is going to come to nothing, man. All right? According to the prophecy. Yeah, another point, so just know that when they make the RFID microchip mandatory, when they make these lockdowns happen and they say you got to have this to identify yourself, all right? You got to have this technology implanted in you, and they make it mandatory, and they say, if you don't receive it, we're going to put you to death. You're going to have, people being decapitated over this. It tells you in Revelation 20 and verse 4. There's going to be people that are going to be beheaded for rejecting that mark, for rejecting his beast system, right? Well, once they make that thing mandatory and that starts to happen, just know that those missiles are getting ready to be launched, man. All right? That's when the destruction is going to come. And America, Babylon the Great will be completely obliterated. There'll be no survivors unless you're of the elect and the Lord saves you. All right? He takes you up into the heavens, man. That's how we're going to get up out of here, man. That's the only way. But we see everything is heading, towards that point, man. But I'm going to get ready to close this out. I don't want to make this too long. This is Matthew chapter 5 and verse 3. It says, blessed are the poor in spirit. And this is Lord Yahushua, Salaki. This is Lord Yahushua speaking himself. Blessed are the poor in spirit, for theirs is the kingdom of heaven. Who are the poor in spirit? The oppressed, man. The Israelites. We're the most oppressed nation on the face of the earth. Okay? Everybody looks down on us, man. You so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, and Seminole Indians. Okay? But ours is the kingdom of heaven, and it's soon to come. Blessed are they that mourn, for they shall be comforted. The Lord gonna redeem us, man. Blessed are the meek, for they shall inherit the earth. We gonna inherit the earth, man. That's the prophecy, man. That's what the Lord Yahushua is saying, man. The lowly. All right? The humble, man. It's starting with the elect. We're going to inherit the earth. When Esau is taken out of power, man. When the Lord confounds his new world order and burns his ass up in the midst of World War III. When he burns up America, Babylon the Great. in other parts of the world. That's when our enemies finally fucking fall and we get to inherit the earth. And Yahushua gonna be here with us, guiding us, man, in righteousness. That's the new world order that's coming, man, the righteous new world order. And it's gonna be eternal. So I'm ending right there. I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Rakakwadash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone who teach and who rule well, who taught us this truth through the power and spirit of Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai. Kwame Yasharala and the Bible Ball. Shalom.